In today's training session, we have Max, and Max is a really good player. Right now, he's shooting with that heavy basketball. This is going to get him warmed up, build some strength in his shot as well. It's a great drill to be able to run. But what we are going to be working on today is shooting, finishing, and passing. Those are the three skills that we want to improve on. So we are starting with this heavy basketball, build some strength. That is a very important thing to be able to do in basketball, is to be able to shoot from a larger distance away. And that's what we are working on right now. We're taking that one dribble through the legs, get our feet set, and then going up for that shot. Very important drill to be able to do. And being able to set your feet is one of those things that if you don't set your feet to be able to shoot, you're probably going to be an inconsistent shooter. So being able to set your feet with a heavy basketball, which will allow you to build the strength, is very important. This next drill that I am working on with Max is a one-hand pass, and then he's going to cut to the basket with that heavy basketball. He's going to receive that pass back and go in for that floater in front of the rim. The idea here is now we are not just building the strength of being able to shoot the ball, but now the strength of being able to pass a heavier ball. This is a ball that is 3 times heavier than a regular basketball, and it reacts differently. It's a lot harder to be able to shoot. It's a lot harder to be able to pass. It's a lot harder to be able to dribble. So it's going to be able to build your strength so that you can be a better shooter, a better passer. Now we're going to be working on ball handling, being able to do a hook pass. That's what we're working on right now, is a hook pass, almost like a hook shot, but it's a lot more accurate than a hook shot. But either way, it's a great pass to be able to do coming off of a screen or attacking the rim. You need to be able to do a hook pass like this in game. While this may be more advanced than what you would normally put a 11 or 12-year-old through, this is a very important pass to be able to make. After Max makes that pass to me, he is going to then cut to that corner, and then I'm going to drive to the rim and pass the ball back to him, imitating as if he just did a pass and cut, filled out to the same side. And then, because some of our plays, what I run, will consist of that, and that will allow him to be able to get himself open with that cross. I do that hook pass back to him, and then he's able to hit that shot. Now we are going to be doing a very similar start to the drill, but he's going to do a quick reverse dribble out of that situation, and then he's going to do a left-hand pass to me. After he makes that left-hand pass to me, he is going to cut to the rim, and then Max is going to make that left-hand layup or right-hand layup, depending on the side that we are doing this drill. Now, while there's a lot of coaches who say you need to make a two-hand pass all the time, you are very rarely going to make a two-hand pass in game. That is maybe only 1 or 2% of your actual passes in game. Most of your passes are going to be coming from one-hand passes or from hooks or from one-hand passes off of a drive. There's so many different options when it comes to passing. You need to learn every single one of them, and this is just one of the options there are. Now, when it comes to a defender in game, if you make this pass and you cut, you are probably going to have a player who is trying to cut off your cut to the basket. So if you receive that pass back, you need to do a quick move. So for example, here I'm getting Max to do a spin move around the help defender who would be in the way. Now, we're going to be doing a very similar drill here, but we're going to be changing up the way of passing. Instead of reverse dribbling out of the situation and making the pass, now he's acting as if he used a screen initially. He's sprinting to my side, makes that pass with one hand, because now we're passing with one hand from a different angle, and then he's going to be attacking the basket, finishing with a reverse after that spin. These are all great drills to be able to run. And at the end, I always like to do something fun with the players. And here we have Max trying to touch the mesh. Max is a fantastic 2031 player, and he's very young, but he's going to be growing a lot over the next year or two. And I believe that he's going to be able to dunk the ball probably within a year or two, depending on when his growth spurt hits. And when that growth spurt hits with the workouts that he's doing, he's probably going to be able to rattle in a dunk within a year or two. So being able to do workouts like these at the end of a training session just to say, hey, have fun trying to touch that mesh is extremely important, because now he's working on his vertical jump, but also the footwork, so that when he gets to the point of dunking, which is going to be, again, probably in a year or two, he is going to be able to do it. In fact, Max reminds me a lot about David, as we see in this clip right here. David is 2 years older, and he just posted me. Max reminds me a lot about David was when David was Max's age, because Max has the same arm length, roughly, it looks like, and he's got the same skill level, and he's overall just very similar when it comes to his play style. So because of that, I think Max is going to be able to dunk in about 2 years, as David is right now.